Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. Last time it was the first day of the trial and things were pretty rough for me. So yeah, I'm a little worried on how this game is going to get later on, but I just need to get my bearings back about me. You know, this is Phoenix Wright, not Danganronpa, so it's going to be more chill and yeah, you know, I just need to do better and think more critically going forward. Anyway, today it's, well, we're on recess for the trial, and I guess today we're going to wrap up the first day of the trial. So, yeah. Phew, that was a close one. I know you were giving it your all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air. I felt like I was pretty close to dying myself. But you were wonderful out there. I've already forgotten Pearl's voice, so well. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you. Thanks. Wait, tricked? That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right? By the way, is the next witness who I think it is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hart. Oh, another jam, like always. Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose, my ghost will come after you with my sis and will haunt you. Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Mia? Yeah, do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher. Oh, I didn't know that. What's with the "oh, I didn't know that"? That was strange. Whatever. Court will now reconvene. Now the first order of... I don't want to hear it, old man. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy. Yes, sir. Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. I'm shocked she's not mad at him constantly saying sir instead of ma'am. Oh well. Witness, your name and occupation if you please. She got the same little, idol pose as her dad, and it's awesome. The Von Karma family is just so good. Hey, Phoenix. How you doing? Just fine. Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know. She's indiscriminate with her whip. Oh my gosh, she could totally pass for Ivy in Soul Calibur. Like, hands down. Wow, okay. Name it and occupation. I declare, what in tarnation? Hey, Judge, this here is violence against my fair self. That's fine. That's fine? That ain't fine, that's a whip. This is amazing. There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder. I haven't even gotten to say my name and job yet. The name's Lotta Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify. Now, let's all be one big happy family, okay? Witness's account. On the dock and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door and then, bang, we hear this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down and we rushed into the room. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room. And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place? Reckon course. Eh? Excuse me? Reckon course. It's short for you reckon? Of course I did. Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to the court. The moment of truth. What will be in that picture? Let's see here. This here's the picture. Oh. It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in that room. Lotta's photo added to the court record. Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I will clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch me. Okay, Oh, and your health does not refill between recesses. Okay, I'm gonna have to be careful. I just want to check this photo. I mean, yeah, this seems pretty open and shut. Unless I'm missing a minor detail somewhere? Huh. Alright then, I'm just gonna press on everything then. Was it really on those two, only those two that went in?
Objection!
What are you blabbering about? You were there too, were you not? Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them? Yes, Dr. Gray and Maya were the only two who went into the room. Hold on, we can't have the defense testifying against its own client. Anyway, folks, only the two of them went to the channeling chamber. You hear? But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness continue. Okay then, so that was pointless. But I mean, you never know, you never know. Like when you're faced with a brick wall, just press on everything and you might get lucky. Was it really a gunshot? Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot? Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot. And why are we here listening to the defense testify? And the world becomes just a little crueler. I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know. And I tell you, that was a gunshot I heard. Now this is where the story heats up. So the lawyer there broke the door down, we rushed to the room. Is he gonna say, did you really see me break it down? So let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down. Honestly, Mr. Phoenix Wright, why don't you tell us what happened then? Yes, Miss Von Karma. I broke the door down, sorry. Why does this feel like an inquisition? No need for apologizing. That was great. You're a real man. Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to see. Why? The judge is smiling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign. And what did you see once you broke in? Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. I mean, we did see it on the picture, though, but okay. Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey? Sure, I'm sure. Lotta seems awful confident in her testimony. Press harder. Lotta, please think back to that day one more time. What you getting at? Remember what you said when we broke into the room. Ooh. I was murdered. Lotta, at a time like this? Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? Oh, nice memory there. I forgot about that. Because when the channelers, are channeling somebody, they take on their appearance, so Lotta was confused. Alright then. We saw the murderer at that time. You couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not, am I correct? Well, you say. Order! Miss Hart, you are here to present accurate testimony. Yeah, sorry. Good. This shifts things back to my side. For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber. When they entered, one of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was Maya that went in. It looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey. Exactly. Rats! I'm trapped like one. Again! Yee, okay. Other than those two, there was no one else in the room. Are you absolutely certain of that? Sure am, but that old witch chases out of the room, so... Old witch? Does she mean Morgan Fay? But there was no one else in there, and you know it. The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Was there really no one else in there? What about... behind the folding screen, because there was space. What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there? Wreck gift? What? Huh? What in the... Wreck given. You know, you reckon? That's a given. It took me a good look around the room once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen. If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart. What? You got a problem? Wreck given. I mean, I'm having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would stop saying such things as reckon give. Oh my god. Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony or don't you? Arg, just as I thought. There's nothing wrong with her testimony. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth. Enough. It seems that there are no issues with Miss Hart's testimony. At the time of the crime, only 2 people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fay. The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant. What am I going to do if I just let this go? What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say. If I make one wrong move, I'm going to have the judge against me. Is there anything I can present that would prove it's not Maya in that photo? Do I have anything? Wait. Can you see it? Can you... Oh my god, I'm not sure you can really, like... If that's the proper thing. Like, it might be because of the bullet hole in that, but you can't really see that sleeve. Oh my god. But do I have anything else? I'm gonna give it a shot. Your Honor. Mr. Wright. It is possible that the person in this photo is not the defendant. What? Do you know what you're proposing? Yeah, that's just plain fool's talk. Thanks, guys. Your show of support was just great. Now, then, Mr. Wright, please show the court some proof. Prove to this court that the person in this photo is not Maya Fay. I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with it. Here is your proof.
Objection!
Is there a problem? Oh no, I thought I would work on my inflections. Just wondering what an objection with a twist of "you're wrong" sounds like. Mr. Wright, I'm sorry, but I don't follow your logic. What? They were leading me on! They were leading me on! Because the music stopped and everything, and then she didn't have a real objection? But, oh, fine, whatever, man. So yeah, I guess the angle isn't good enough for that. I don't think there's anything else I can really do here. Hmm. Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing. Man. Okay, guess I should give up? Well, Mr. Wright? Nothing, Your Honor. That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove this is not Maya Fey. I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument. That's enough. Is this it? Is this all I could do? I think it is quite obvious to this court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible. I told you. Totally 100% impossible. Ms. Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness? Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed. What about the defense? No further questions, I presume? I couldn't protect Maya. The defense... The defense! Phoenix. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. Mia! Oh my god. Oh god. Pearl is channeling me. Okay then. Okay then. I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say? You. But Pearls. Her clothes are a bit small. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go. But how? She's already taken away every advantage. The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully, one more time, about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday? Dr. Gray! I was... murdered. What? Lotta, at a time like this? Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. You see, there is one final piece of the puzzle. Mia. Question Lotta one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it subconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully. Is it because of the fact that there's one more photo, but we only saw one? Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period. Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time. Overruled. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination is already ended. Furthermore, any unrelated... It's fine, I'll allow another testimony. Von Karma's case is perfect, absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to see that? But, I mean, I have some place I must go after this. Alright, I'll allow it. Miss Hart, hurry and give us another testimony. Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about? Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber. Okay, you got it. See? You got through to the judge somehow, right? Well, actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him. Alright, part 2. Come on, Lotta. Let's get out. When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was, kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. But I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. Nothing sounds different from before. Some parts of her testimony were very vague. I should press her on those sections. Struggle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting. Alright. Let's go. Broke into that room, all I focused on was Maya. So, what does she look like? You know, she looked almost like a different person. A different person? She may have seemed like a different person, however, she was still Maya Fey. We have already made that point abundantly clear. Yes, that is true. Well then, Miss Hart, did you happen to see anything else? I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. Then perhaps that body was not Dr. Gray's at all. Well, I reckon that's possible. Objection! If the body inside that room was not that of Dr. Gray, then whose body was it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Well, what if it was that of Maya Fey after the channeling? Or maybe... Ow! Foolish fool spouting foolish foolishness, just as I expected of a foolish fool such as you. If that were the case, then that would mean that Maya Fey is, in fact, dead. And that would make the defendant's chair quite a lonely place, wouldn't it? Sorry, Maya. Are y'all done here? Can I continue? Okay, really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. So then why you want to be a paranormal photographer? And even knowing that, you still persist in being a paranormal photographer? We got the same line of thought here, Nick. That's why I'm getting out of this here business. This gal's gonna get the dirt on the stars and be a tabloid photographer from now on. So let me guess. In the third game, she's gonna show up again because a celebrity gets killed. Because I'm beginning to notice a trend here. She goes through jobs faster than a baby through diapers. Mr. Phoenix Wright. Would it kill you to stay on topic for a change? Well, wouldn't Mr. Wright? Nice. Tag team in stereo. Guess I should be grateful it's not in 5.1. Oh, boo. Boo. That was not a good joke. Oh no, but I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. 2, right? 2 what? 2 shots. You took 2 shots. But only 1 has been submitted as evidence. Miss Hart, where's the other picture you have been withholding? Well, you just got right down to it on that one. Alright. No, you got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil. Well, at least she knows herself. Then why have you not shown this other picture to this court yet? Well, ain't it obvious? The prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it. What? Von Karma. Miss Von Karma, you're hiding critical evidence. Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this, you're as bad as your father. Do it. Your Honor, the defense asks that Prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court. Well, yes, me in contempt of court? You can't be serious. But you hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's not fair. Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child? But I mean, it's also like illegal, but okay, fine. You know, whatever. Be mad at him for calling her out on her BS. All right, fine. I was so angry I lost my composure. If I get penalized for that, I swear to God. Okay, thank you. Ms. Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court? I thought this picture was not important, and thus felt no need to submit it. That's all. How could you think? The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence. More trouble than it's worth? How can you say that? If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it. Lotta's photo 2. I'm gonna add to the court record. What is this picture? It's obviously the second picture the witness took that day at the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur. Well, I think the important point here is the person in this picture. This is most definitely not Maya Fey. And I see a glaring contradiction there. What is the meaning of this? This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist that the person in this picture is not Maya? Insist it's not Maya. Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in the picture is not Maya Fey. Yes, I see that. It's not just her face, her whole body has taken on a different appearance. There is only one conclusion that can be drawn then. That somehow this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant. Order! 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 Well, yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. Oh, God, the gears are turning. Oh, shit. I have an idea now. Oh, God. Oh, snap. But then how? And then who ultimately? Oh, shit. I think I know. I think I know. I do indeed think I know now. Because Maya did say that, like, she thought she was, like, entombed or something. Like, she had a weird dream, but they don't have dreams when they're channeling. And then, you know, that little case there, I hypothesized that maybe she was, like, thrown into that case. Was it in there, though, during the thing? Because there could very well have been a believable body double when you know, take into consideration family members. Oh, okay. Oh, God. All right. This is getting real. It's getting real now. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey. Mia, we did it. You're too soft. Huh? You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face. She's smiling? I think you had better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that? Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture. Holy shit! Wait, what? How did you get that picture? This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitors room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit. Maya Fey? But isn't this a totally different person? She looks this way because she is obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. It's unbelievable that she can. However, it is true. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person she's calling. I wonder if she knows what she's doing. Mia! Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. That picture can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously, this picture is illegal. But I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. What is she? From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind. I don't have even a single witty line. It looks like we've been had. Am I the only one that sees a glaring inconsistency here? I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant, Maya Fey? If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it will cost me. Is there any way I can prove that this person in this picture is not Maya? Yes, I can prove it. Scare me all you want with that health meter. I know I'm right here, Your Honor. Oh, the fire is returning your eyes, I see. This picture. Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now. Let me make sure I get this sleeve right, because they're going to try and call me out on my bullshit. Okay, facing my way is going to be the left sleeve. Got it. Got it. Oh, you're so done. A contradiction? So, you think you've spotted a problem with this picture? Then earn your keep. Why don't you point out exactly what is so strange in this picture? For the court. You gladly look at this sleeve. Please direct your attention here. To the sleeve? But there isn't anything odd about it. And that is exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing. Should be there? There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well. Miss Von Karma, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence? You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this. Alright, this should do some major damage to her argument. Don't celebrate yet. You like to bring down the mood, don't you? Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face. She's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again. Tisk, tisk. Jumping the gun again, I see, Your Honor. I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools. What do you mean? And what incompetent fools? If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known that this picture was of any value to this case. I see. She's lying through her teeth. I know it. That woman knew about everything. The bullet hole, the picture, everything. But you can't prove that. Franziska Von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that detective gets what's coming. I'm sure there will be a great gnashing of teeth at the next salary discussion. Poor Gumshoe. In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none. The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got into this one shot, alright? Got it. Watch this, Maya. Your Honor, there is only one logical explanation for the contradiction. No, the picture was not a fake. Oh, man. I mean, we can't necessarily prove that, but we can prove that the bullet hole was made at a later time. Or, well, no, like, not later, though, but... I mean, it is going to be one of these two, but I can see why one or the other would be a logical choice here. But at the same time, I can also do arguments against both. Man. We can't say later because there was only 2 shots from that gun. And we heard them both. So then the only logical explanation here is that the shooter is someone else. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person clearly does not. There can be only one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. What? Order! 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 If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial. Oh, why me? The defense's argument is a complete mess. A complete mess? I fail to see how. Please enlighten us. Hey, witness. What the heck? Is that any way to ask a gal for a favor? Be quiet, you. You are the one who said it was only the two of them when you entered the room. Well, you know, if you were lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see. Look, sis, you're looking mighty scary, so why don't we say you... I swear I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone else in there, honest. You see? Now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Where did the defendant vanish to? And where did this other woman appear from? Why is it lately all I want to do is cry? Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from? That's right! Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Come on, you can't fall apart here, Phoenix Wright. Why are you using my first and last name? I can't believe that even Mia's calling me by my full name. But, I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this? Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now? To turn things around. That's right. Mia would always turn things around and change her perspective. Phoenix? So, where did this intruder appear from? And where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at this situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could prove that either one of those conditions were true. Mr. Wright, let's hear what you've come up with. I think what happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber is... something we can't quite explain yet. I'm sorry, but I simply can't, because I need more time to investigate. Haha! You see? And the reason is quite simple, because there is no explanation, that's why. As I thought, another big waste of this court's time. Phoenix, you can't just give up like that. I'm not giving up. I'm trying to lead, you know, I'm trying to be a smart ass here. You said, like, I can't prove it yet, because I need another day to investigate that room, Your Honor. But, Mia, rethink things one more time. There has to be an explanation. I'm already perfect, so of course my conclusions are also perfect. Heh. Alright, right. Calm down, let's try this one more time. Or at least I didn't get penalized for it. Alright, so the third person was already in the room. And what if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could prove that either one of these conditions were true. Alright. See what you come up with? I mean, technically, all three of these... Fine. Maya had left the room. Maya had left the channeling chamber at some point. And the defense can prove this. Oh, how a foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolishly foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked after by her aunt Morgan Fey. The chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than that detective's salary. Anyway, let's see some evidence. I gotta present frickin' evidence. Prove that from the murder until the time of arrest, the defendant had left the room. What? Give me a minute. I accidentally pressed the wrong button. I did not mean to do that. Okay. That was pure accident on my part. I just absent-mindedly pressed present there. I can't prove it though. Like that's the thing. Think it over again. The way I'm going about this is all wrong. I have to start over and try to think about things in a different manner. What if before we broke in third person? This is difficult. A third person already entered the room then? Your Honor, I would like to present some evidence. No! Don't present evidence! No! Oh my god. Man. Proof that there was someone else in the room before the murder took place. So my options here are proof that Maya left or proof that someone else was in the room. And I apparently have something that can prove either or? What? Hail Mary, I'm just going to toss it out there. Please take a good look at this. Okay. I've already seen it. Thank you. And what is the purpose of this item? Don't you see, Your Honor? I don't think you actually see what you were doing. I really didn't. Oh, man. Okay. I'm very confused. Oh, I think I might know. Is it because that Pearl somehow had the key? I'll throw it out there. No, that's wrong. Well, thanks for that game over. Unless that's the wrong one to present on? Maybe I want to present that on the fact, like on the thing that Maya left, because somehow Pearl had the key that only Maya was supposed to have. I'll present on that, but yeah, I'll just go through this so you all can see what a game over looks like. I did a safety save, so it's all good. But yeah, getting through all of that. It's enough. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. Was there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant? This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. This court finds the defendant, Maya Fey, guilty. The accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned. So yep, that's a game over. That's what it looks like. But like I said, I did a safety save, so it's all good. I am trash. Alright, so I'm going to present the key on this. Because this makes a ton of sense. And had I not accidentally pressed minus when I was looking through the profiles, I would have been completely fine. Like, with this. Because I probably would have got to the same conclusion. But, yeah, like, I don't know what it is with this game. Like, even when I'm pressing the menu button, I have to second guess myself. Like, wait, do I press 1 or 2? But, wait, do both of them work? Oh no, so it's 2. I don't know why I keep thinking it's 1. And then like even when going through the profiles and stuff, I have to make sure like, am I pressing plus or minus to go between the profiles and the evidence? I don't want to accidentally present something and it just happened. But alright. Chance for leaving. Anyway, let's see some evidence. Prove that she had left the room at some point. This black key that we received from Pearl Fey. I need to be very careful going forward because I was a little hyped for that and I was pointing the Wiimote at the screen and I forgot that waving the Wiimote also presents evidence. So that's another thing we'll have to take into consideration to avoid unnecessary like presentations. So yeah, be really careful there. I mean, at least I intended to present this. Thank God I did not accidentally like tap left or right or something. Miss Hart, you remember this key? Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's a challenge chamber key, right? Before the challenge started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that. The defendant herself locked the door. Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key's the only one of its kind, after all. Oh, one of a kind, you say? Wait, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Yes? It looks like she's catching on. I'm afraid to ask, but why is that key currently in your possession? Huh? What do you mean? If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her. Yes, agreed. However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest. Ah, well, ain't that a key? So how come you're holding it? I got this as a present from a certain little girl. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. That's preposterous. This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you. No! It seems we have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Miss Von Karma. How can this be? At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant is not possible. My perfect case? How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm a prodigy. I have never lost a case. And I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict. That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned. Yeah. I still feel like I'm floundering through this. I mean, I had, you know, a moment of time where it's like, yeah, I'm on it. I know what's going on with this case. And then, like, that just, like, knocked me the frick out. Just, oh, man. Though I still think I would have been in a better position had I not accidentally pressed minus. Oh, well. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, so we're in the lobby now. Wow! That was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis? Yes, I felt I had no choice. Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know? Yeah. It's not like anyone else in there could have done that. Nick. I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. And I don't think that a third person could have gone into that room. Yeah. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like, what happened in that room, for instance. Yeah, I'm counting on you. Ah, I envy the two of you. Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think you could take Pearly back home for me? Sure. Alright, Pearls, you ready to go buy some tickets? Huh? A ticket? Poor thing. So sheltered. Yeah, to be continued. Ooh, man. I'm still just down about my performance. At least ultimately with this one, I just like figured it out on my own as opposed to caving in. But still, I don't like it when Like, I'm down to, like, the final hit I can take. Because in my mind, it's almost like I'm coming across as just plain reckless, but then taking things seriously when I'm down to, like, my final hit. And that's not really the case. But I do notice that, like, I actually start looking at every piece of evidence and poring over everything about it, like, when it gets down to the wire. And I really need to just start doing that a lot earlier, because even going back through the evidence to come to the conclusion that it was the key, like, I was just looking at who I received every piece of evidence from, and it was like, wait, this was received from Pearl. Oh, and wait, this is like a one-of-a-kind thing. So it implies that, I mean, really, I think it could have implied both, but they wanted to be specific and say it implied that Maya had already left. But I still think it could have implied that a third person had already entered the room, because, like, still, I managed to get a copy of a key that was only one of a kind. It could imply that somebody left the room, or had entered the room. And yeah, I mean, it also implies that Maya left the room because Pearl had the key. But, I mean, it could also imply the former, too. I mean, at least in my mind, I'd be willing to argue that. But, ultimately, we did it. So, next time, a new day of investigation. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. See you next time for some more Let's Play Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. Goodbye.